Hello everyone, welcome back to Ferdinand Tutorials. If you've ever sat down to write your research project work and then you feel stuck on what topic to choose, I want you to know that you are not alone, because choosing a research project topic can literally make or break you while writing your project. So in this video, I'll be showing you a step-by-step guide on not just what topic to choose because you love it, but a topic that your lecturer, your supervisor, and even your professor will approve. Now, I want you to also stick to the end. That is, watch this video till the end to not just learn about a research project topic, but also the common mistakes students make when choosing a topic and how you can avoid it. So let's get into the video. Now, first of all, why does a research project topic matter so much? The first reason is that it gives your project direction. It gives your project what? Gives it direction. Now, when I'm talking about direction, what am I insinuating? Now, giving your project direction simply means it shows you, what and what to impute in that particular work and what not to impute. Because when you have a sense of direction of what you are doing, you are more like guided on a specific path to follow, such that when an individual brings something that is not supposed to be in this specific topic, you say, no, this is not what my topic is talking about. My topic is only focused on enzyme kinetics. Are we together now? Not every other thing that is talking about enzyme, but rather what? Enzyme kinetics. Are you getting what I'm saying? So it gives your project what? Sense of direction. Now, another thing is that it makes writing process easier. It makes writing process what? Easier. Now, when we're talking about make it easier. Make it easier. Now, when a research project topic makes your work easier, it simply means that it helps you know the boundaries. It's more like also giving it direction. It helps you what? Know the boundaries of what you are to impute in that work and what you are not to what? Impute. Where you are going to stop and where you are not going to stop. Because most of the time when we're talking about undergraduate work, you have to understand that in undergraduate work, you have to do step 1 and then probably your MSc, you continue the work. Are we together? So why the topic matters so much is that it gives it direction. It makes it what? Easier. Now the third thing there is that it keeps you motivated. It keeps you what? Motivated. It keeps you motivated. Now, trust me, when we're talking about keeping you motivated, when you love a particular topic, nobody is going to tell you, say, you have to finish up. This is what you're going to do, because at that particular point, you're doing it because you love it, not because you're being compelled to do it. Are we together now? So imagine writing a 50-page of work that you are not in love with. No thanks, I'm not doing that. Are you getting what I'm saying? So these are the 3 main reasons why your topic matters so much. It gives it direction, it makes your work easier because you already know the boundaries, and it keeps you motivated because it's something that you love, not something that you are being forced on to do. Now let's look at the step-by-step formula on how to choose a topic that really matters so much, a topic that you really want to research on, a topic that will help you not burn out quickly. Are we together now? Now, the first thing there is that you start with your research interest. Start with your interest or research interest. That's how you choose a topic. That's how you choose what? A research topic that you want. Now, when we're talking about starting with your interest, already, let's take for instance, you are a biochemistry student. There are a lot of interest in biochemistry. We're looking at industrial biochemistry. We're looking at enzymology. We're looking at molecular biology. We're looking at bioinformatics. We're looking at, a lot of concepts in biochemistry, a lot of branches in biochemistry that an individual can be what? Very interested in. So start with your interest, because I believe that it's not every topic in this biochemistry that interests you. Same as every other individual that is in marketing, individual that is in accounting, individual that is in economics, individual that is in microbiology, chemistry, computer sciences. Choose a topic that interests you, that aligns with whatever you love, that whenever you are doing it, you are so happy. You are not, being forced or compelled to write it. Now, the second thing is that you narrow it down. Narrow it down. Narrow it down. Now, when we're talking about narrow it down, I hope you're following, my friends. Now, when we're talking about narrowing it down, this time around, you've chosen a vast interest. Let's take, for instance, we are talking about, let me use molecular biology, for instance. That's the topic you've chosen. Like, that's the interest. You're interested in molecular biology. Now, narrowing it down simply means you come down to say, okay, I want to focus on DNA. I want to focus on RNA. I want to focus on proteins. I want to focus on nucleic acids, like DNA, RNA, the nucleic acid. I want to focus on, just choose a particular, a part in that particular interest. Break it down, bring it more down. If you are choosing industrial biochemistry, bring it more down. Maybe bring it to top 3 or top 2 in this period, because in your interest, you can choose 4 or 5 interests. But narrowing it down, you start bringing it down to, what's more like comes closer to you. Are we together now? Now, the next thing is that you check the feasibility. Check the feasibility. Check the feasibility. Now, when we're talking about feasibility is more like, how long will this work take? What are the methods? What are the, instruments, reagents, the apparatus? Is it available? Since my research project work will take me 2 months, 6 weeks, 1 month, this particular topic I want to choose, can I be able to finish it within that period? This is what we mean by what? Feasibility. Don't just choose a topic because, this topic, they are talking about it in X. They are talking about this topic on Facebook. So I think it's something that I'll have to do. Don't do that, please. So check the feasibility. The last thing there is you make it relevant. Make that topic what? Relevant. Or ensure that that topic is relevant. Already you start with your interest. You narrow it down. Check the visibility. How long? What are expected of me to do in this topic. Make it relevant. Any research topic you choose must be relevant to the economy, must be relevant to society, and most importantly, must be relevant to sciences. Don't just choose a topic because you are feeling like. Choose it because it's what is relevant to that your study. It's relevant to biochemistry. It's relevant to computer science. Whichever course you're studying, it must be what? Relevant. Now, we want to look at, the biggest mistakes students make. Now, one of the, there are many mistakes, but in this video, I said I will look at the common mistake students make. So I'm looking at the biggest one. Now, the biggest mistake undergrads, project students, MSc students make is that, they look for topics that are flashy, topics that sound smart, topics that individual are like, we need to do this. It's not really what you want to do, but because people are talking about it, this topic is amazing, so I must try as much as possible to research on it, and then you go and choose. That is a big mistake. Now, I want you to focus on, now in my book, I wrote that you must choose a topic that is clear, focused on what, and doable. Remember, a well-researched idea beats a complicated one that you cannot finish. A simple, well-researched idea beats a complicated one that you cannot finish. Are we there now? So please avoid this mistake. Try as much as possible to avoid this mistake. Just a recap, I explained why the research topic is important. We said that it gives your project topic direction, it makes it easier, and it keeps you what? Motivated. And then I looked at the step-by-step formula on how to choose your topic. I said that you start with your interest. What interests you? You narrow it down, you check the visibility of that your topic, and then you try as much as possible to make that topic what? Relevant. Now, I want to hear from you. What research topic are you currently considering as an undergrad, as a postgraduate? Drop it in the comment section. I might even make a video, trying to review them so that we can have conversations. And hey, if you find this video helpful, you know what to do. Like this video such that YouTube can, recommend this video to other undergrads, and even subscribe to the channel. I had to write it on the board so that you see it. Subscribe to the channel such that this channel can grow. And so that when you come again, you can see more research and academic tips that will help you during your academic journey. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.